Word up, man. Welcome, people. Welcome. We already streaming live on kick.com. So if you don't know, your boy, the Tigo Show is on kick.com. Yeah, that's a live that just never ending. That's more of my streaming shit. Y'all gonna see me kick it out. Y'all gonna get the real, a lot of shit I usually do up here, but it's just gonna be a little bit more extreme over there. Yeah. A little different. But yeah, tonight we're gonna be talking about David and all them little weirdo niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like little, I heard the alleged because I don't want to get sued again. I don't know if y'all remember that I can't say his name. Little snaz sex, little snaz sex. Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about him no more. So I'm kind of sad that he don't let me talk about him neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, yeah, my Kick family. I want y'all to know, yeah, Lil Nas X he don't fuck with me. He don't like me too much. So, I'm not allowed to really talk about that nigga like that. Yeah. I don't even talk about that nigga like that. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna let this room build up on YouTube. We already got somebody watching over on kick.com. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to your boy. I want everybody to go over there and subscribe. You feel me? Let's take the platform over there. You know what I mean? Let's take these numbers over there. Let's show them what we could do on Kick too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not giving up on YouTube. I just stopped for a while because I'm more focused in on helping my son with his TikTok career. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot. Like people don't understand. Plus, I work. I do my stocks. I'm still on. I'm doing the prize picks. Whether I'm betting or advertising for it. So and I've been trying to really teach people different ways to really make money. Like what I'm saying. All right, let me give it to you like this, right? For all those people who like to watch my videos after they posted or whatever, right? Shouts out to all the people who still up. All right. You can use an app, right? You see these apps that say shit like, say an app say like refer a friend, right? It say refer a friend for like $20. They'll put in your account. You could do this, do that, right? Just say that, right? Teach you something real quick. How to make money, right? This is you don't have to put too much work in, right? Say you have a YouTube channel. Say you have a lot of friends. Yo, my G, what's good? Is that yo? Tapped in, baby Grizz, what's good, yo? You know we on kick.com too, right? KICK.com. The Tigo show's over there. Actually, we actually streaming from there right now. I'm about to hold on, let me pull it up and show you. We streaming from there right now. You feel me? We streaming from there right now. You know what I mean? This is for real, for real. The cameras is real. We really on a couple of platforms right now. It's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So make sure everybody go over there and subscribe. We trying to get over there lit right now. Kick.com. Shouts out to Dean the Great. Shouts out to my nigga Adrian the Broner. Yeah, man. Shouts out to everybody tonight. But yeah, definitely. Hey yo, baby Grizz, I was spitting a couple bars at niggas for financial purposes and shit, right? Like say you got a Facebook following or you got a couple people on Instagram that you fuck with or whatever the case may be. You download an app like Prize Picks, it'll say like refer a friend, you get $50, right? Each friend you refer, you get 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. You can use that without even the company itself. You don't even need to go through the company. You just made a lane for yourself because they made a lane for you to make money, right? They say refer a friend, $50. Cool. You share that. Say you share it with 100 niggas, right? The margin on that is 10 people. 100 niggas, you share that with 10 people. Either 5 to 10 people is going to download that, right? Boom. That's going to be 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50 for you. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't stop there because now you're going to keep trying to push that same thing somewhere else or find another lane with another app that's doing the same thing, and you could do the same thing with those people all over again. And it's just like the stock market. Peep game. You got stocks, right? That I was showing earlier on my kick.com that I'm not going to be showing on YouTube too much. I'm going to actually be giving live explanations and shit like that. Like earlier, I was telling people like actually how to buy stocks, how to jump in and all that shit. I'm not becoming one of these dudes that's going to be talking to you niggas for 12 hours and you got nowhere. No, because they don't want you to get nowhere. That's the facts. You feel me? I had to work this market myself, lose money, build money, and I had to get on. You understand what I'm saying? So the more I learned, I'm gonna share it with y'all, not on no fugazi shit. So when y'all get over to my kick.com, and this is not to sell my kick.com, this is to actually get y'all over there so we could do more shit. Y'all gonna see more streaming, y'all gonna see me walking through, you're gonna see the homies, the flights, the cars, all type of different shit, the shit that never stops for me. You feel me? So because it's not a lifestyle that I want to stop ever. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the people that was in it. Shouts out to the people who departed from it. I love all y'all same way. You know what I mean? Nothing has changed with this shit. We're gonna get to a bag. You feel me? And the stock of the day too is Lipocene. Lipocene, I believe. That's the name of that stock. Yeah, check the points on that. Wait till it drops down. Grab it, ride it to the top, sell it, and keep doing the same thing. And you can pick about 4 or 5 different stocks just like that. And remember, for those people who ain't gonna come over there to kick, if you are just taking short information, when you buy a stock or whatever the case may be, just get like 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers that's under $10. Don't go buying stocks that's fucking $80 a share. You're not gonna get anywhere fast. You want to stay within a balance so you could process this shit along the ride and see where you're going. And then from there, you know, I haven't learned how to trade futures and options yet, but I'm sure I'm gonna get there because I'm there as far as credentials, but I haven't took that much to go say I'm gonna put $1 million in this over here yet. I wouldn't do it yet. If I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna tell y'all to do it. So I would never tell you to do stupid shit like that. But definitely put small amounts, buy stocks under $10, ride the wave. That's it. Um, if you ever think about leaving your money in a stock and you think over time it's gonna grow and make you money, that's not how it works. That's why every time you check it, it's either back at the same amount or is lower than what the fuck you put in there. You have to watch the stock. So when it shoots up, sell that motherfucker. When it comes back down, buy it back. That's how it works. Or you'll never make any money. Why you think cracking and all that shit, you be thinking you making money, you ain't making shit. Download Moomoo. And yeah, I am a promoter for Moomoo. So download moomoo.com. And that's not for me to get anything off y'all. Y'all do it on your free will. That way you can actually be at the marketplace yourself. You don't have to share that shit. You don't have to pay a brokerage fee. You don't have to pay Kraken. You don't have to pay anybody. And your money earns interest while it sits there. Put $500 in Moomoo. Don't even buy a fucking stock. Just let it sit there for a month and watch your interest grow. I made almost like 226 in 2-3 months off of $500 that was just sitting in there. So, you know what I mean? Interest is a motherfucker. Stocks is still banging. And all you niggas who didn't believe me about that Bitcoin shit, that's why you failed. Fucking Bitcoin is garbage. I don't ever fuck with that. Baby Grizz, you know better than that. You know, I've been throwing these tips out, so I already know where you at with it. And shit, I gotta holler at my dogs though, B. I ain't holler at Shy in a minute too. I gotta holler at Shy too. Yeah, man. I gotta put Shy onto the kick, man. Kick.com. Make sure y'all go over there, man. Subscribe, support. You know what I'm saying? It don't take nothing but just click that button. We're gonna get lit too, B. You know You know what I'm saying? All that shit that y'all be talking about, y'all be wanting to see. Y'all gonna see that shit. The road trips and all that. No, yeah, that shit's gonna be crazy because you gotta remember we got cameras and all that shit now. Different ways of recording and processing shit. So we good. Oh, and not for nothing. Let me turn that down real quick. Check my kick dashboard. Cause I got the kick shit up here too. Um and that I could see my studios and all that, chat, everything. So if you chat over there, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you type in the chat should be on. Um Emotes. Nah, it's on. It ain't on no followers only chat. Nah, it's off. Yeah, you can chat. Yeah, followers only chat is off, so you could just straight chat. You ain't even got to subscribe over there. Fuck all that. Yeah, hell yeah. So yo, yeah. What I came to YouTube for tonight, right? Let's get the fuck restarted. Cause listen, I done started drinking, right? Baby Grizz, listen, I'm on some fuck shit tonight too, you heard? I hope niggas is tapped in because nobody believed me about the baby puff, about the puff baby oil that's dropped. That he has his own. I'm gonna stop playing. Yo, I want niggas to see this shit. I was showing everybody on Kick this shit, son. Hold up. I was showing niggas on Kick this shit. Puff got his own baby. Start playing. Niggas got the puffy oil. Hold on. Where's that? Let me go through. Where's that? Hold on. Yo, look at this shit right here. Yo, that's the baby Puff. Stop. Puffy making money in prison. Stop playing. Puffy making money in jail. Puffy getting the baby oil money. Stop. Yo, they did it to Puff, son. They is fucking his whole character up. Slowly, Ayo Puff be. At one point, I was like, all the shit that they said you did in the little elevator scene, because I did a video off that, and I found it very funny. You know what I'm saying? But when I seen the Puff baby oil, when I was watching the Boys Superhero show, I was like, they really fucked your character all the way up. They got Puff, they fucked you up. Puff, it ain't no coming back from it. The way them niggas did Puff B on some real shit, Kick. People on Kick, right? Listen, the way they did Puff B was just the coldest shit. Puff is Puff is over. You know what I'm saying? Like once they did that baby oil skit right there inside the boys, I was like, oh shit, they fucked Puffy up. They got Puff fucked up. That's fucked up. Oh well, yeah, that nigga Puff stupid though. He shouldn't have been involved in that though. What type of shit you on? That nigga was on his Epstein shit. Y'all niggas lucky Puffy ain't get an island out this bitch. He only had a house with some tunnels. Cause if he had an island with some motherfucking tunnels on that bitch, nigga, shit. Puffy oil won't be the only thing on that motherfucker. He was accused of some shit too. Allegedly. I don't know. I wasn't there. I just heard, like everybody else. Oh fuck. That is crazy, boy. Hey yo, shouts out to Pooh Shiesty, man. I really like that nigga, but I thought I really thought he was gonna go to jail in like a year or so, but it was quicker than I thought, you know. It was quicker than I thought. And it's fucked up. My homeboy owed me $50 too, cause we bet on your freedom, Pooh Shiesty, cause me and my homie, we was talking, and I was like, "Yo, I bet you $50 that nigga get locked up in a year." That nigga said, "Nah, I bet you, I guess it's gonna be like five." That nigga put five on you. He said at least five. I said in a year, that nigga's gonna be locked up. You did it in like 6 months. You really got that, yo. Homie owe me $50. I'm gonna go get that tomorrow though. I don't really need it, but I want that shit though. I don't really need it, but I want that shit though. The homie owe me $50 though on some real shit. Cause I bet that nigga, I said, yo, I bet you Pooh Shiesty going to jail in a year. That nigga said, nah, give him like five, then he gonna fuck up and do something like traffic, you know what I'm saying, or get caught trying to run from police. Nah, that nigga did that shit in like 6 months. Shouts out to Shiesty. You made me $50, my nigga. You heard? I love you, my nigga. Keep going. Don't stop. Be like Puffy, my nigga. Matter of fact, let me shoot another commercial. Let me show y'all the Puffy fucking oil. Hold on. Puffy got his own baby oil. I ain't even bullshit. Y'all niggas over there playing. If y'all ain't watched that show called The Boys, and we streaming on kick.com now. So you need to worry about you. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. But there go the Puffy oil though, son. Y'all see the Puffy oil? I want niggas to this is the Puffy oil. They got the Puffy. Look at the what the fuck? Look at the name on it. Yo, they have killed Puff characters, son. I love you, Puff, my nigga, but they fucked your shit up, bro. They don't even they don't care about none of that shit no more. They shitted on Puff. They shitted on Puff. Took the nigga and embarrassed the nigga. Put him in jail, all type of funky shit. And then put the nigga in the superhero show and then had the Puffy oil. Look at the new Puffy bait. Every time I go to bring it up, they spin the numbers on it. I'm gonna hold it up there for a minute. Hey yo, this shit is crazy, kick. Every time I go to put the Puffy oil up, they take everybody out my chat. It's some crazy stuff going on right now. But I'm gonna hold that shit up till that shit come back in. I know y'all don't want to see. Every time I go to mention bringing that shit in there, they go to cutting my. Yeah, I know what y'all doing. Why y'all doing that? I can't do this. Why? As soon as I move it, they put everybody back in the room. That shit crazy. Now you can't promote the Puffy oil though. You can't promote the Puffy oil. Stop playing. I told you, look, they right, but look, I'm gonna show you something, Kick. This is why I don't even fuck with YouTube like that. Let me show you something. Look. Now, remember when I was holding up the Puffy oil joint, right? This shit went, all the numbers went gone. Nobody in the room, right? As soon as I mention the joint, they go like the numbers go away. Now watch this, Kick. I'm gonna show you something. This is why we on Kick. We don't even care about nothing else right now. We on Kick now. Watch this. Look at the Puffy oil. They gonna take niggas out the room in a minute. I'm gonna show you how the numbers drop. Look at the Puffy oil. They got the puff, 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 puff. That's Puffy baby oil too. They ain't fuck with the numbers since I said that. And I got the camera on, so I guess they ain't gonna try a Kick. They ain't gonna try a Kick. Shouts out, we live streaming. Shouts out to my fellow confidants out there. My fellow streamers. Shouts out to Dean the Great. We on another platform. We not on YouTube no more like that. Shouts out to Dean the Great. Who that? Pencil Stick Mac. What up, my nigga? How you doing? Hey, yo, remember to go over to the kick.com too, man, and holla at us. You heard? Hit that subscribe button over there. We over on kick.com now. Kick, pause. I can spell. I'm just drunk as fuck. I've been drinking. Not as much as Adrian Broner, though. That nigga is funny as hell. Shouts out to Adrian Broner. That nigga is hilarious. I know when that nigga, I know that nigga, yo, you chill around Adrian, bro, you will be laughing all day. That's a funny nigga. Mm-hmm. Well, let me check that notification on kick.com. What's that? Oh, you need a charge. Hold on. We got the superchargers in here tonight. We ain't even playing. We got the superchargers. Oh, facts. We got the superchargers in here tonight. I don't even know who it is. I'm about to moderate you though, because I ain't even gonna be on this joint anyway like that. Yeah, we streaming. We streaming, man. We streaming on other platforms, kicking shit. Mm. Yo, where my drink at though? I'm trying to sip on some good shit too. Yeah, I want something different than that. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. What the fuck is this? I don't want that tonight. Yo, y'all heard this little nigga named David? The little alleged matter of fact, let me pull his shit up too. Y'all can see me review this shit. That matter of fact, let me review it in front of y'all because I've been wanting to shoot through this little nigga case. Hey, yo, shouts out to Stephon Diggs, though. Not guilty, you heard? Not guilty. The homie was not guilty, you heard? Shouts out to Stephon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? We only choke chicks when we fucking them. You know what I mean? And that's if they ask you to, but don't just pull off, start choking a bitch because she'd call the police on you. Stephon Diggs, my nigga. Word up, my nigga. Shouts out to Stephon because real nigga shit though, hoes be lying on niggas, yo. Niggas be lying on these bitches too, but hoes be lying on niggas, man. They be in their feelings about some shit, my nigga. They'll tell a lie on you quick. And this bitch was only making hot dogs at 3 a.m. Oh, what the fuck type of chef I need? This bitch was making hot dog pretzels. Get the fuck out of yo, Stephon, my nigga. You gotta do better, my nigga. Just say this was hired pussy. Cause your homegirl, the fat Spanish girl, said this bitch was making dried out pretzel hot dogs at 3 a.m. That's all she did. I heard you ain't get no zucchini, no vegetables, yeah, no salad, none of that shit. Dead homies. We about to review Law and Crime. Shouts out to Law and Crime too. Them niggas just came out of nowhere, started wetting YouTube. Pause. On the wet part.
How much did
on the wet part. Pause. My bad.
Really
my bad. It was disrespectful.
Relationship with 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez before she was found dead and dismembered in the trunk of a Tesla allegedly registered to him. What did they potentially say to a secret grand jury in the months before the now 21-year-old was slapped with murder and mutilation charges? And did his brother really think now is the time to just kick off his own music career? We're talking about David's family right now. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. David Anthony Burke, known by his moniker, his stage name David, is accused of sexually abusing a teen girl for months before allegedly luring her to a swanky rental home in the Hollywood Hills, killing her with some sort of sharp instrument, letting her bleed out, and then cutting her up in an inflatable pool in the home's garage. Horrific. But this is all according to investigation by the LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division and now the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office. Now we know David has entered a not guilty plea to the charges that he faces, and that his attorneys, led by Blair Burke, say the evidence will show he didn't cause Celeste Rivas Hernandez's death. Exactly what that evidence might be, though, still unclear. But again, as he faces these charges, including first-degree murder, and
this little nigga's a real weirdo.
Life in prison without the possibility of parole, maybe even the death penalty, even though there's a moratorium.
Oh, he be fucking little girls. This nigga, pause. I'm sorry. I know there's gotta be a caption on some of this shit. I'm sorry. Allegedly, too. I don't know the nigga.
About him, his family, his relationship or alleged relationship with Celeste, and what's next in this very high-profile criminal case. Because you may or may not have heard of David before Celeste's body was found in the trunk of a Tesla towed to a Hollywood tow yard.
I didn't know who this nigga was.
Singer-songwriter shot to fame in 2022 with a song called Romantic Homicide, which has more than, I think, 1 billion plays on Spotify.
I never heard it.
Withered landed a top 15 spot on the Billboard 200 when it debuted last year. This is according to the
I ain't never heard of this nigga.
David in between hitmakers like Billie Eilish and Chappell Roan. Guy's a big deal. By the way, important for the legal case, his career. And David also made headlines in the music industry because of his production process. According to an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, most of his songs are recorded on his iPhone using apps like BandLab. But his success quickly pulled him from his Texas bedroom to the international stage. Multiple websites list David's net worth as between $2 and $3 million, which, by the way, we weren't able to independently confirm, but it's safe to say that he has been seeing some serious success. You got to imagine that. And in September of 2025, the media
I don't know this nigga.
From talking about his Withered concert tour, which he soon canceled, and instead focused on his alleged involvement in Celeste's death. She should have been celebrating her 15th birthday, but instead, she was found dead, dismembered, some of her body parts still missing, all in the front trunk of a Tesla, reportedly registered out of Texas to David. She had last been seen or heard from months earlier in April.
This nigga had the girl in the trunk,
of serious
in the front part of the Tesla.
And online
sleuths
and traditional media, and that scrutiny spread to his family as well. And it turns out that as David was writing and releasing Romantic Homicide, he was also allegedly interacting online with young fans, including Celeste. According to a brief that was filed by Los Angeles prosecutors in anticipation of a preliminary hearing, quote, pursuant to their investigation, LAPD robbery homicide detectives determined the victim and defendant met in January 2022 when she was 11 years old. They began a sexual relationship in November 2023 when the victim was just 13 years old and defendant was 18.
Oh, I would have shot him allegedly. Allegedly, I would have killed this nigga. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just be real. Like allegedly, I would have killed this nigga.
To meet his family. The prosecution's brief states throughout 2024.
That couldn't have been. Where's her father?
Amount of time with defendant, including summer weekends at his home in the Hollywood Hills, and traveling with him to Las Vegas, London, and Texas to meet his family.
He would have had to go.
His parents and brother knew.
Dead homies. That nigga would have to get up out of her.
Of how young she was, but we do know that the family was ordered to come to LA and testify, seemingly in front of a grand jury, as prosecutors were working to build a case against him. After David's arrest in April, an attorney representing the Burke family released a statement to Rolling Stone saying the parents are sad and disappointed that David was arrested. However, they fully stand behind him and believe that he is innocent. They fully support him. Okay, before we jump into this, look, the weather's getting nicer, and it means, it's time for a little spring reset on the closet, right? For me, that is about quality over quantity, going for pieces that are easy for every day, but have an elevated feel, and something that's not going to break the budget, right? That's why I got to tell you about Prince, okay? So Prince makes beautiful, effortless pieces using premium materials like 100%.
Yeah, for real. I got some of those.
Cotton, super soft denim, and they have tons of accessories.
I just bought a Ken's blanket. This is crazy. That's crazy. He's advertising. I just bought one, though. This shit is nice. It's right there on my chair, right there. It's nice.
He's booking it. Yeah, this house is far. Be careful. Wait on him, Chris.
That's all I did.
This guy, Yeah, whenever he told me, he was like, hey, I just heard gunshots and someone's dead. And I was like, wait, what do you mean somebody's dead? Like, how do you know that? Do you see them? And he's like, no, he's like, I heard a lady scream right after the gunshots. And I was like, okay, so have you seen anybody? Have you heard anything? Have you heard any more gunshots? He's like, no. I was like, okay, well, what's your name? My name? And I was like, yeah, what's your name? But behind it, to the side of it, yeah, so y'all just be careful. He's almost, he's on Puerto Lane right now already. So he's moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up real ways and we're right in.
Okay, we're gonna close it when y'all get there, just to make sure.
Alright, let me grab my yeah, cause this ain't right. I remember one time coming out here when I first started and we had a crazy dude back here, and it was like when I was on FTU.
Yeah, and I looked at the prior scene because he kind of gave me that vibe. But yeah, it's a very long driveway and I looped around to his big old house. So, I mean, there's no like houses close to him. That's why his property is huge.
Yeah.
That's why when he said that, I was confused.
Alright, let me.
Deputies were on the property for another 20 minutes or so before they closed out the call, determining that it was likely swatting. And TMZ also later reported that David had transferred deeds of 2 Texas homes to a trust in his mother's name. That reportedly happened on September 18th and September 20th. Why? Remember, September 18th was the day of that swatting call. It's not clear why the singer decided to do the transfer, but there was speculation at the time that if he did end up getting arrested in connection with Celeste's death, he didn't want authorities to be able to seize his assets. It's also interesting to note that between September, when he canceled his Wither tour, and April, when he was arrested, we don't know where David was. We didn't know where he was. He went silent on social media, didn't make any public appearances as far as we know. He was arrested in California. Is it possible that he was lying low at one of those Texas homes during these months? We know he was arrested at this property in California. How long was he there? And another interesting connection, we actually learned for the first time that David was a, quote, target of a murder investigation because of court documents that were filed by David's family. What do I mean? In February, what's called a petition of attendance was filed, and essentially was trying to compel Colleen, DeWood, and Caleb to appear before a Los Angeles grand jury. And here's an example of what that paperwork said, quote, that if DeWood Burke comes into the state of California in obedience to a summons directing him to attend and testify at said grand jury investigation, the laws of the state of California and of any other state through which he may be required to pass by the ordinary course of travel to attend such proceeding, shall give him protection from arrest and the service of process, civil or criminal, in connection with matters which arose before his entrance into said state, pursuant to such summons. That DeWood Burke is an adult, that the prosecution will provide the witness a round-trip airplane ticket and transportation to and from the airport. Wherefore, it is requested for and on behalf of the state of California that your honor certify to the above and foregoing by the issuance of a certificate thereto under the seal of the Superior Court of Record in the state of California to compel the attendance of DeWood Burke as a witness at the grand jury investigation on the date and time set forth and pursuant to law. So clearly they wanted him, right? And we had a chance to dig into that court paperwork, and attorneys for the Burkes filed a writ of habeas corpus arguing that the order compelling them to go to California
so the nigga a whole weirdo
because they didn't get fully unredacted copies of the documents that were accompanying the request, so they didn't have the full information. They didn't have notice. Now, a judge considered
how did I let this story pass me? This nigga is
but as part of those proceedings,
banking on the little girl. What the fuck type of shit is this?
Stood at that point. Again, this is before David's
Who
arrest.
is this nigga? I've never heard his music before. Is this? I gotta get in tune. I thought I was late on some NBA YoungBoy songs or some shit like that. But shit, damn, who is this nigga? I don't want to go listen to his music because then it's gonna give him that play, and I don't. He's allegedly a pedophile. That's what he was banging the girl when she was 11 years old. Like, where's her father? Like, allegedly, I would have killed this nigga. I'm sorry if I said that. And the kids is in the room. I apologize, but allegedly, if that was my daughter, allegedly, him and Jesus would be at the dinner table together tonight, or the devil, either one. But definitely, he'd be up out of here, allegedly.
LAPD
Allegedly,
detectives responded to the Hollywood tow yard to investigate. Detectives approached the vehicle, which was parked on the upper deck of the impound lot, and immediately noticed the smell of decaying biological material and insisted with a decomposing corpse coming from the front storage compartment of the vehicle. Detectives obtained a search warrant for the vehicle, and when the front storage compartment was opened, detectives observed a black cadaver bag covered with insects and a strong odor of decay. Utilizing black latex gloves, detectives partially unzipped the bag and observed a...
So he had the girl in the trunk till she started to rot? Maggots eating away at her? This nigga is crazy. What type of trial do you need for that? You niggas deemed George Floyd guilty. You niggas deemed a lot of niggas guilty. Why is he even having a trial? Put this nigga to death. I mean, allegedly. I mean, I don't, you know. I mean, if I was in the position, I would probably, probably lean towards the lethal injection or something like that. But I get like a nigga like him, you gotta lethal inject him like having a conversation with him, just talking to him, just right in his fucking neck. That's crazy. Like this nigga was fucking an 11-year-old, bro. Like nobody saw that. Where's her fucking mom's at? Yo, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I really appreciate my baby mothers. I ain't never had to worry about no shit like that. And any female I've ever dated, I've never ever touched their child. I treated them like they were my own. Even if you don't feel like the way I parent is the way you would parent, that's cool. But I grew up a fucked up way. So even the way I parent, it might be different, but I don't treat kids fucked up. It may feel like that at times, even if I'm teaching you a lesson or something, but I don't abuse kids. That's out of here. And that's just that shit is weird. Like this nigga right here had an 11-year-old. Like what the fuck? The fuck she call you daddy, nigga? Like you could be her daddy. Like what the fuck, nigga? Like come on, bro. What the fuck is that? Who the fuck saw that and let that go?
And torso. Investigators and criminalists from the Los Angeles County Department of Medical Examiner responded to the tow yard to process the decomposed body. Upon removing the cadaver bag from the front storage compartment, it was discovered the arms and legs had been severed from the body. A second black bag was discovered underneath the cadaver bag. Upon opening the second bag, the dismembered body parts were discovered. Detectives...
Not only did he do that, this nigga became the Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the same fucking time. This nigga is crazy. They just said her torso was on one side. A piece of her was over there somewhere. Dead homies, I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, allegedly, like, and he would have been out of here, even behind them bars. I don't know who her family know, but it's amazing what a couple sweaters and some soups will do, nigga. A nigga get him up out of there for that. I'm telling you. Listen, man, I'm not giving nobody no advice. I'm just saying a soup goes a long way and some packs of coffee. David allegedly would not be here with us no longer if they knew the right people.
Advised that on August 26, 2025, a citizen reported the above-mentioned Tesla as an abandoned vehicle parked across from 1405 Bluebird Street. On August 27th, 2025, Department of Transportation officers responded to Bluebird and marked the vehicle. On September 3rd, 2025, Department of Transportation returned to the vehicle and issued a citation. On September 5th, 2025, Department of Transportation impounded the vehicle to Hollywood Area Tow. It was noted that the Tesla was registered to target David Anthony Burke in Hempstead, Texas. David, who is a singer and performing artist, was on tour at the time his vehicle was impounded. And then the next section is different for each witness, but it says detectives learn that Caleb Burke is the younger brother of target David Burke and has a close relationship with him. Detectives learn that Colleen Burke is the mother of target David Burke and has a close relationship with him. Per several witnesses, she is instrumental to his career success and manages his business finances. Detectives learn that DeWood Burke is the father of target David Burke and has a close relationship with him. So you also wonder if they were going to be compelled to testify about maybe the relationship or the alleged relationship with Celeste. And then there's a large chunk of text that's redacted, but from there we have this application for writ of habeas corpus, and the basic argument here, again, is that under Texas law, a court can only force a resident to testify in another state if there's been a meaningful hearing. They need to understand what it's all about before being forced to go somewhere or being confined in some way. And as I mentioned, that writ of habeas corpus was denied by the court. But to get back to the point, 2 hearings were held. And at the first one, on January 23rd, Colleen and Caleb were in attendance, as well as 2 LAPD homicide detectives who could testify if they needed to. And we don't know why DeWood wasn't present, but Mia Magnus represented Texas as well as California, basically by proxy. And she argued that the determination about materiality of these witnesses, like their importance, why they're valued, was already made by a California judge. All the Texas judge needed to do was make sure that the paperwork was all in order and to tell the witnesses they needed to go. Now, the judge said, actually, since this was so last minute, he didn't have any of the paperwork. So they decided to reschedule the hearing for several days later. At the February 2nd hearing in Texas, Colleen, Caleb, and Wood were all there with counsel. Bennett Dodson, assistant DA for Waller County in Texas, told the court, "I don't think it's a secret to anyone at this point that Mr. David Burke is a musician who's quite famous, and this matter concerns a car that was registered to him at these witnesses' address here in Houston that had a dismembered, decomposing body in it. I would say if a car with a dismembered, decomposing body is registered to your home address, that is something you should expect to be questioned by the authorities about, and that's what this is, Judge." Well, the attorneys for David's family members argued that everyone involved in both California and Texas courts, so the judge, the prosecutors, they had seen the unredacted affidavit, but their clients only got the redacted version. And they want to know what's in that big blacked out section of the petitions. Again, it goes back to the legal argument. Hey,
I had enough of that. I can't hear that shit no more. That shit right there made me want to just go on a rampage, nigga. Get all you niggas about. You can't find a chick that was 18, homie? Like, is it that hard? Is it really that hard to get a girl like 18 and up? It's not. It's really, really not. And you got your bag up, my nigga. Like, it's different when you and nah, it ain't no different. Even if nigga, you got your bag up, nigga, you can't get a girl that's 18 and up, my nigga. Like, your bag is through the roof, bro. You got like 2 mil. Come on. This nigga David is a weirdo. David is a whole fucking weirdo. Dude, what type of shit? I don't know where. How far it must be pussy. How far of a pussy? What academics talking about? Oh, he responding to that builder nigga. Fuck him. Nigga named D for David. What the fuck? Let me see. The nigga had. They said the nigga got an interview where he told me. He told me. He killed some chick in the back of his mind. That's the girl he told me right there. He killed her in the back. He killed her in the front of his eyes. What the fuck you doing? Weird ass nigga. Oh, this the little girl right here.
Immediate trained you. No, you That's controversial.
Oh, he's streaming.
It's controversial of kids. Really good. Okay, it's been a good one. Bye. Bye, guys. Mwah,
Yo.
mwah, mwah, mwah.
The little girl said, let me process what the fuck I just heard. Hold on. I ain't even that wasn't even hold on. Play that back. What the fuck?
I media trained you. No, you didn't. That's controversial. It's controversial of kids.
The girl said, is it controversial to be raping kids? This nigga right here. And how did I let this slip past? This nigga is a weirdo. What interview? The nigga say what? Yeah, this kid is crazy. Play this one. Okay, I'll play
I
this
media trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial. It's controversial of kids. Really good. Okay, it's been a good one. Bye. Bye, guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my! Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything. I media trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial. Mwah.
Son told the chat to delete everything. Why they need to delete it? Because she exposed the nigga in there. This nigga's a whack job, man. I'm done with him. I'd rather talk about the puffy baby oil again. I don't want to talk about that nigga right there. He's bugging. This nigga's bugging. I mean, if y'all don't know, nigga, I've been sipping on that 10-time platinum sugar. I don't even drink, son. Like, this really just, I guess, for a lonely night, like, type shit. Mm-hmm. A lonely night. That's some lonely night shit. Kick.com. Remember, please go over there to kick.com. Y'all don't know. The matter of fact, let me type that shit in the chat. Yeah, I'm exposed on kick.com. I'm exposed over there. Niggas exposed me over there. You heard? Niggas exposed me over there. I'm exposed on kick.com. The Tego show is exposed over there. So you want to see me exposed over there? I'm exposed over there. Word up. Hell nah. Oh my gosh. I don't want to see this nigga face. Why is this nigga face still on my screen? Let's hear what Charleston White talking about.
Charleston White, how you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, man?
All right, man. I
don't want to hear none of that. I like to hear when he curses niggas up. Let's look up. Charleston White. Oh, shouts out to Pooh Shiesty for making me $50 too. I want to appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. He made me $50 because I made a bet that he'd go to jail in a year, and he did it in less time. Thank you, Pooh Shiesty.
It's up there? I think so. Cause after the first one, you had yeah. I tried to feel your time.
Well, you can pee on yourself and not feel it. That old pop don't play granddad. Them niggas walk away from their kids. We playing because we took the. He done good not cheating in 2 years. Shit, boy. They think the way to our heart is sucking her. Her best friend do that way better than her. Bitch, the way to a man's heart is through his belly. You can't change that. They got a meal. That's why I want home to mama. That meal do way for you.
That is the truth. The way to a nigga heart is through his stomach, but till you run into a nigga like me who can cook for himself, no offense to you ladies, but you ain't fucking with me in no kitchen. Hands down. But I do like a female who cook. I've only really ever had one to do that. I mean, a lot of females I know cook, though. I'm not going to sit there and shit on no female I've ever dated, act like they ain't cook. They cook too, but I'm a picky eater anyway, and I hardly eat anyway. So when I do eat, I probably make some crazy shit. Some crazy shit.
So then what that pussy hole do? A horse, a sheep, a lamb. So don't mean nothing to his heart or his loyalty. It's not even loyal to us. So how you expect to be loyal to you? Ain't loyal to me. Ain't loyal to me. He got a mind of his own. It's a demon by himself. So don't align with only perverts do. Our nature rule, we don't. A real man, his nature rule is this. A little boy is ruled by his horniness, his perversion, and his thoughts. But a man ain't. He done good not cheating in 2 years. Shit, boy, that's a hell of a good man. That's good. That's good. It's a good man. Once every 2 years, that's a good man. So
I agree.
Jay Thompson, get a boy to stand ovation.
I agree.
Boy, get a stand ovation. Okay, let's move right along. So
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell some of these ladies a secret too. What a nigga want, we want a hoe in the sheets, but we want a lady in the streets. And very few women could pull that off. You feel me? And I know, like y'all be like, damn, why you say it like that? But it's like, that's what it is though. Nobody wants a fucking Megan Thee Stallion doing some hood rat shit at a dinner table. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, no. Just put your hands down for somebody smack the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants no fucking hood booger dude. They're like, nah, you do the hood booger shit in the house when we joking with each other or something. But that ain't no fucking dinner table. That's why Clay left her, because she pulled that little hood rat stunt 2 times on him. He was like, oh, that nigga ain't even move when she did that. The first time he shifted, but the second time when he did it, he was like, oh, that's your ticket out of here, bitch. That's what he did. That's a fact. That is a fact. That nigga rolled her motherfucking wheel right there.
Trump was rushed out of the White House after shots fired during a dinner. Yeah. So do you think it's people tired of Trump rhetoric and they want him out the White House? No, that's a good game. That was a skit. That was a skit that was done in front of American people. How is it we keep catching all these assassination attempts on camera? How? As hard as it is to get in the White House. Oh, this is good. As hard as it is to get in the White House. It's raining. Like Gilligan Island them got stuck on that island. It was a rainstorm just like this here. But listen, as hard as it is to get through clearance to the White House, it's already been attempted on his life. You think Secret Service and the FBI is this lax could just run through and shoot a gun. That was an AI robot. Where is his family saying Jimmy was supposed to do it? I told Jimmy. Where his family at? Where his classmates? They said, man, I used to go to school with that. Nobody have surfaced and identified the White House shooter. You mean to tell, come on, man, that's an AI robot. They didn't kill a real human? Where's the autopsy report at? Where his room at that they normally go and say, hey, before he came here, he was jacking off the porn. He got a closet right there with football memorabilia. Where the house at? Where his family is saying, hey, we didn't know he was going to do this. I was shocked. Nothing. Nothing. It's staged. The Iran war, staged. Only war ain't staged.
Yo, this nigga be saying some crazy shit, yo. I'm telling you, I know that little fake eyeball get to rolling around in that goddamn skull. That nigga Charleston White is a bug out, my nigga. Like, for real, gang. Gang is crazy, man. Gang is really out there, yo. I like that nigga. He's funny shit, though, for real. See what he's saying about Bougie.
IRL in real life.
Okay, we see you fall out with a lot of people. What brought on you and Sean Cotton coming back together?
Oh, we never fell out. If you go back and watch I go with gentlemen with the ladies of leisure of nighttime entertainment for the average B.
Yeah, every interview I get, my phone will ring.
Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, big dog?
Dad, I got naked and laid on top of my 3-year-old sister. The father just went in rage and pistol whipped him, beat him down,
Took him outside, shot him, stripped him naked.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? Because I know how you love your children.
That's a man who has experienced sexual abuse, sexual trauma, and he took his abuse out on his son.
So what you think could be done in households to raise your son from even looking at his sister like that?
Nigga, that's his sister. What type of weird shit is that? What the fuck? I don't even want to talk about that. That's weird. I don't want to talk about no incest shit, nigga. You supposed to know that that's your sister. You can't love her. You can't have no thoughts like what type of. That's crazy. I don't know how people grow up. I don't know. Like, what the fuck is that? On God, man.
So do you think pain made you how you are, or did it damage you?
I don't really. I hadn't really experienced a lot of pain other than physical pain.
Answer my prayers this morning. And I'm finna tell y'all why. I was really praying and hoping that them folks in Broward County didn't let that YFW Millie boy out of jail. That's one of the most dangerous happened youngsters there. Man, that boy would have been worse than King Von and Pooh Shiesty combined.
We got Charleston White reacting and speaking on YMW Millie.
Nigga, I am reacting on all of this shit. Hey, this nigga's crazy.
Yeah, you hit that like button, man, and let's see what Unc had to say about YMW Melly Boosie.
Lord, why have thou forsaken me? I'm not bullshitting. I felt like Jesus, the horn to the crowd. When I found out they let that boy out of jail, I really pressed it, Lord, why have thou forsaken me? Lord, y'all was in the boy jail. Oh, Lord, I did plead the blood of Jesus on the judge's heart that he find no compassion. God, do you remember when you said it was God who hardened the heart of Pharaoh? Pharaoh didn't have a hard heart. It was God who hardened the heart of Pharaoh. I said, God, harden that judge's heart and don't let that boy out. They got it in the headlock. Tighten it. Hey, you know what I'm like in the headlock? Say, I'm sorry. Fuck you. I'm sorry. You niggas squeeze, say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's how I want them to do them boys. Don't have no mercy on them boys. Nigga talking about free YMW Millie. I unfollowed every rapper. I said free him. I blocked every that gave some type of compassion. What about the victims, guys? Y'all nigga
This nigga say he unfollowed every rapper. remember.
He been unruly. The boy been misbehaving. He ain't been following no jail rules till they put his ass in 24-hour isolation. They let him play basketball by himself. Good. Good. That's what they do to you in the shoot. You ain't got no to pass the ball to. When I was sick in the hospital, I used to throw the ball to myself in the backyard. I'm not bullshit. Just dive like they were trying to tackle me and everything. I know how to play by myself. I'm just saying, don't play with that man. Fuck that man. I hope they give him the penalty. Right now, Father God, in the name of Jesus. Right now, Father, I just come before you as humbly as I know how, Lord. I bow before you. You see every knee go bow and every tongue go confess, Lord. I make his ass bow, Lord. Make his ass confess to those crimes and tell the truth, and they give his ass life without parole.
Yo, this nigga is trippy. Oh shit, this nigga said make sure you get life without parole. Yo, Charleston has to be stopped.
Maybe not the death penalty, but life without parole, Father God, in the name of Jesus. Have no compassion with the Jewry, Father God. Sentence him to life without parole in the name of Jesus. We just call on you in all thanks and honor, and we just thank you in advance, Father God. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Fuck that boy. His family, everything about him. The boy is a killer. The boy killed people. Now he killed his friend. What kind of cross a friend? I ain't never in my life crossed a friend. Never in my life. I ain't never in my life crossed a friend. So I don't give a fuck who mad. And I hope they violate Boosie probation. Hey Boosie, I know probation. 3-4 years. He gonna do it right though. Thug ain't gonna make it. No. Boosie gonna make it. Hey, Boosie begging the president for a pardon, so he gonna make it. He following all stipulations. But Thug, that Jeffrey violating all stipulations and all conditions. But yeah, I hope they get that boy life without parole, that he don't ever get out. I hope he end up on some type of psychotropic drugs. Cause you know that 23-hour lockdown got to be insane. Like, he can't talk to nobody. That K2 man. They got him on them Larry Hoover conditions. He down there at 80X. Yes, you did. You took the stand. That wasn't my friend. That was the classmate. There's a difference between a friend and a classmate. And he was in a high grade than me. High 17 gonna be my friend, and I'm 14. Yeah. That wasn't no friend. That was a schoolmate.
This nigga's a whole bugger.
Ain't nobody care about a classmate. I ain't never in my life, because my friend didn't commit crimes. None of my friends went to prison. That was a classmate. And then I met that school year. My mama said, ain't nobody outside this household your family. Your friends ain't in your family. But in this household, look around this table. I ain't seen none of you at that table. So ain't no loyalty to nothing outside that table. I was raised by a right kind of mama. You had dope fiend mama, so y'all made friends because y'all had to share bags of chips. I didn't share my chips with nobody. I was stingy. I was a stingy.
My mama might have been a dope fiend, but I was raised by my daddy. That nigga ain't smoked shit but weed. I ain't had to worry about it. I grew up in a nice home, nigga kept a nigga right. Shout out to my pops, nigga. We ain't stay in the hood too long.
Didn't have no Irish Spring soap or the Lever 2000. Guess what kind of soap them had? Who mama didn't come get them? The white ivory.
Yeah, that hard soap.
Say, at that Lever 2000 and that Dove and that Correct, and then when they came with the body wash, I had the girl sponge.
Yeah, I had all that.
We had that white ivory. Took my ass in them when they grown. That white ivory soap, and it don't last long. You got the chips don't last a week.
Yeah, this nigga's mad entertaining. I like him. He's funny as shit. Let's see who else up out here. Who else the fuck entertains the shit out of me? Honeycomb Brady. Let me see what Honeycomb got going. Oh no. You know who's funny? Finesse. I feel like laughing. When I want to laugh, I watch Finesse now. other comedians and shit too, but Finesse is fucking hilarious. This is loud. That nigga said no syrup, pancake. What did the nigga say? Noodles, no pack.
James is a man in love, but he's a man who's been burned by love before.
Oh,
but anyway, man, what's up with Gucci Mane, man? Hey, Gucci Walk, man. I ain't finna lie, bro. I ain't finna lie, bro. I ain't finna sit here and lie, bro. I'm hurt about this. I'm good about this. I'm realized about this. He realizes the whole culture up. You realize hurt my feelings, fool. You realize hurt my feelings, fool. You're a grown ass man, bro. And you got a whole lot of money. What the you worry about a chain and a ring and shit for? I know why Shiesty robbed you. If he did. Cause he didn't think you were gonna tell on him, fool. He thought you was street like I did. He didn't think you were gonna put the police
talking
on
about
him,
street
fool.
when it comes to business. I don't think they understand that.
You a green ass fool. You a green ass fool. That shit green as hell, fool. And he a young nigga. I ain't on no old Memphis, Atlanta shit. I ain't on no old I fuck with nah, bro. I'm moving street like Morris and Trump right now, bro. That's a young nigga, bro. That young nigga 24, 25, bro.
I think y'all don't understand that Gucci nigga, that nigga is headed for retirement. That's a grown old nigga. Y'all want him to still be the 18-year-old nigga that he was? He's a businessman. Y'all kids don't realize that though, but you will.
You was once that young boy. You know, put the police on your ass, big ass. You know, nigga tell on you, soft ass. You doing that? Oh, I was robbing down on Campbellton. Then nobody tell on you, ass nigga. You telling that young for a fool? Man, that nigga ain't number 24, 25 years old. That young nigga don't know no better for real. All he know is the slime shit. All he know that what he was raised on. He don't know no better. He throw it out. Why you ain't just help him? Why you ain't just talk to him? Why you ain't just something? Word in the streets is, man, you ain't had nothing on Scar Firm. You ain't with Scar. You weren't there for Scar when that shit went down. You damn wrong, what? And then here you come with your security and your cameraman ready to make some money off me. I would have robbed your dad too. See, that's a whole different ball game. Now I see, because I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't setting nothing up like that. But if I was to get around a nigga that did me like that, I wouldn't be able to hold my composure too long. I'm sorry, I'll whip it fire. I'm sorry, that fire coming out. On my fire stick activated. Man, that ass you deal with my cousin on. I ain't gonna lie, I can't sit here and act like it's cool, man. My folks, man, couldn't pay for the funeral. Man, you barge up act like, man, tell me something make me feel right, man. Do me something make me feel better, man. I ain't gonna lie, my boy. I be mad no motherfucker too about that young.
You kids don't understand, nigga. That's a grown ass man. You are robbing a businessman. You better stop that stupid ass shit, nigga. Jail ain't make you no smarter. Jail made you stupid as fuck for saying what you just said, but I get why you trying to submit this. Y'all kids don't understand. You at what point does the street allow you to go and be an adult and be a businessman and leave all that shit behind? At what point are you still obligated to the same niggas you grew up with, helped, and you decide that one day, fuck it, I don't want to help no more. I just want to live for me. I just want to do me, right? At what point do those obligations stop? Like, what the fuck? Am I was held to this shit forever? Fuck no. Does anybody come before my kids? Fuck no. And then them niggas is adults. You feel me? So I ain't really. Yeah, like, I understand. I understand where Gucci was coming from by that, nigga. And thank you for making me $50 too for going to jail in a year, cause I felt that I said it. I said that nigga going to jail in a year. He did it in less time. I appreciate him for that. I really do. Well, YouTube, good night. I'll let y'all. I'm still streaming on Kick though.